Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Happy Tuesday.
It's our
Always
Tuesday
say
night
Top
live.
Tuesday like that.
Very good. All right. We see people. Oh, is that you, Becky? All right.
Wasn't me this time.
Just a little feedback, slight feedback.
Just
That's
making
all
sure it works, you know?
Yep.
Keep you on your toes. Keep you
Right.
on your toes.
That is right. Oh my
All
goodness.
right. It's going to be a fun night here tonight. We're hoping that you have lots of questions. There might be like a prize in there if you have questions tonight. Just saying, wink like that. So,
Right.
Big wink. All right, ladies. Well, I'm Becky Davies from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I'm excited to welcome you to Peek into Pink. Tonight, you're going to get to peek into the Mary Kay world that all of us love so much. We love to see who has joined us tonight, where you're from, and who invited you to. So please share that info with us in the comments section. And while you're sharing your names and who invited you, let's meet my Mary Kay sisters tonight.
Good evening from Morton, Illinois. My name is Allison Vershaw.
Hello, ladies. I am Chantel Jennings from West Branch, Iowa.
Hi, I'm Katie Erickson from Walker, Minnesota.
And I'm Stacy Waters from West Branch, Iowa as well.
Hey, so maybe you're here tonight because your consultant is in a contest and needed you to listen, or maybe your consultant offered you something for free, or maybe you're just here to help a friend. Right now, you might be thinking this is never something that I would do, even if it was the last thing that there was to do on earth. But before you completely dismiss what we have to say tonight, uncross those arms, stop rolling their eyes, and just pretend with us for a moment. Pretend that you're interviewing with this company, and what kind of questions would you like to have answered before you start your new job? What kinds of things have you been genuinely curious about, but secretly scared to ask your Mary Kay girl? And if there's just a little voice in the back of your head that says, this could be kind of fun, but I would really need to chat with my significant other to get their opinion, go grab that person now so that they can listen and ask questions too. Remember, we don't see who's on the screen, so you can bring them along. And for those of you that are here just to get confirmation that Mary Kay is for you, this is it. This is your sign. You can do it, and we're all here to help you too. We want to answer all the questions that you have, so be sure to type them in the comments. And to sweeten the pot, your name's going to go into a drawing for $30 in free Mary Kay. So ask away. Ask away tonight. Yeah,
like,
come on.
Who's $30 like in free Mary Kay? Like, hello, comment.
Yes.
As always, as you know, comment. We like to be interactive, right? So we want to see your questions and your comments, and we want you to find that share button. It's that little arrow. Sometimes it says share on your screen, and share this video with your Facebook friends. Now, you might have friends who are wanting to learn about an opportunity to close that gap in their finances. And you know what? Christmas is coming. Just FYI, in case you wondered, it's like right around the corner. That's fine. So we'll give you a few minutes to get that share button hit and shared. And then while you're sharing that, we are just going to pitch it on over to Stacy to keep us moving.
Whoop, that's me. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing us as you're getting that done. I know you're going to brighten someone's day by giving them a chance to meet us. We're promised. We're super fun.
Maybe we should all do that.
Yeah.
Someone take a screenshot.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. So we hope that you have watched our YouTube videos about everybody's like story and journey and that kind of stuff in Mary Kay, because typically we kind of share our journey, and we're going to do a little bit more of a question answer type of period this time around. So if you didn't get that done and you want to listen to them later, just go back. The link to the YouTube channel is in the Facebook page. And if you're watching on YouTube, you know exactly where it's at. So yay. All right.
Easy.
So some of the questions and answers that we have. Right. So first of all, I know that I saw a couple
Hey,
in
Stace.
the
Hi. Becky's waving.
Did you see there's a question already?
literally what it was coming out of my mouth next.
Okay, good. Go.
I saw that there was already a question in the comments and stuff. So we're very, very appreciative to that. Wendy Privet wants to know if there is any medical benefits with our Mary Kay business. So
I'll take that
Becky?
one.
Mhm.
I'll take that one. So in Mary Kay, you're self-employed, and along with self-employment comes the opportunity to be able to look for your own health care. And you will be amazed at the fact that your health care becomes a tax deduction, which offsets any of your earnings, which is a huge benefit for you as far as the tax advantage is concerned. And so because we also belong to the Direct Sales Association, we have an opportunity to be able to purchase health insurance at a much greater reduced price than what you would be able to find out in the civilian world, we'll call it.
Yeah.
We're not like we're
Yeah.
part of an Air Force or anything like that, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. That's a great question, Wendy.
Yeah. Very good. Okay. So does anybody have something that was really big that almost held them back from starting Mary Kay? Anybody?
I think for me, my biggest thing was just whether or not I could find the time. I worked full time as a nurse in a brand new office clinic. My husband worked full time for a farmer, which that is not set hours, and that can be 7 days a week. And we had an 18-month-old daughter when I decided to join. So I kind of was selfish in the fact that I didn't want to be away from her on the time that I already had with her. But of course, you know, it's easy to figure out and find those things, those spaces for that time, especially now in our virtual world, because my kids are downstairs eating their supper.
Yeah. And when you say that it's easy to find those spaces and stuff, what are some of the things that you did with your schedule to help you find those spaces?
Well, one thing was that as far as my daughter, my mother-in-law is very hands-on with our kids. So she loved having a little extra time with her and would watch her a couple evenings if I was going to go do Mary Kay. And there were some Saturday mornings and things that I just kind of moved that my husband was able. I used resources that I had with me, you know, when my husband was available. We made out a plan of when can you help, or when, you know, what works for me, or just doing a lot more in the amount of time I have. As far
Because you have control
yeah,
over how much you do it, right?
yes.
And
Yeah.
what's interesting too is when you look at a schedule, right, you can plot in all the things that you have commitments for. Most of us on this call have little children, not little, we have kids, right?
Yeah.
So, not necessarily newborns, but when you plug those things in, you realize everyone's got the same amount of time a week, right? No one's got less time. No one's got more time. We all have the same amount of hours. So when you plug that in, you can see where you can fill the gaps. Or if you need extra money, then you can plug in some of those things and figure out what resources do you have that mother-in-laws, grandmas, sisters, whoever's that can swoop in and help you with a kid function if needed.
Yeah. And I would even say someone as young as 12 could be a sitter, especially in our virtual world that we have right now. More than likely, you would be home running your Mary Kay business in a different room. And I always tell my kids, I don't want to see them unless it's bleeding. And then if it's like gushing, then they can come in. But if it's just like slap a Band-Aid, I don't want to see you. But I know just somebody that's even as young as 12 could probably help in that situation too then.
And I think doubling up your things. Like we do our meeting on Monday nights when I'm sitting in the parking lot at gymnastics. And with virtual, you can have 20 people in one time, and you go through much faster. You take less time out of the rest of your week.
Yeah, for sure. So some of the big reasons that people start their own Mary Kay business is money, recognition, because we love prizes, self-esteem, because all women, well, maybe not all, I shouldn't say all, a lot of women need a little boost and an atta girl, you know, free cars, some tax advantages and stuff, and being your own boss. So ladies, why did you start? And what's your favorite part of Mary Kay now? Because those might be two different things. Becky?
Why did I start? I started because I was a single parent at that time, and it was budget cutting time at my household. And I'd been using the products for about 10 years, and I wanted to discount. However, what I didn't know is that I needed more than just the discount. And I didn't know that until I got myself in the door of Mary Kay. And so today, I love the way I'm able to design my own life. I'm listening to the way that you gals were talking about, you know, scheduling, to be able to make my own schedule, to be my own boss, to advance at my own efforts, not because somebody died or moved away or somebody finally decided that I was worthy, even though I'd been putting in the hours and the work and stuff to be able to promote myself. I mean, I'm sure that if I could see all of the ladies that are out there, they would raise their hand and would acknowledge what I'm talking about. So, you stay for the other things too. So,
Yeah.
Katie,
sure.
what about
Katie.
you?
I was going to say it's similar to you, Becky, being a single mom and budget cutting. But what I quickly realized was that I was on fumes when it came to self-worth and self-esteem, and getting to hear all, having that 2 hours of just being surrounded by positive women and hearing good things about yourself and hearing that you matter. And that was such a good shot in the arm to be able to give me the tools I needed to be the mom that my children needed me to be. And so I will always forever be grateful for that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yay.
You know, and I'll another single mom here. Not everybody starts as a single mom. It's okay. If you're married, don't join us. But, you know, so I've started twice. Okay. So I started the first time as a newlywed, and I was looking just for some income because my name is Allison Vershaw and I have a shopping problem, right? I mean, how many times can I rack up $10,000 in credit card debt?
Sure.
Twice, actually. I can do that twice.
Twice.
I
tell you how many times I can do that.
I can do it again, but I'm not, because I've learned. And then I started again as a single mom. And one of those things, like, you know, you learn what's important, right? I can keep working in the corporate world, and I do have a part-time job, and I work for a great nonprofit doing their events, and there's a fly down here. But when you work for someone else, you're building and supporting their dream.
Right.
You have a dream inside you, right? And so what is that? Like, I don't know what your dream is, but you do. And that dream was given to you by God. It's a God-inspired dream. And if you continue to work for someone else, which is fine, and do this part-time, it's crazy how your life will evolve and will change, and you will grow as a human. And I tell you what, I have got the best friends. I've got the most amazing customers, because when they come into my studio, we sit here and we laugh and we talk and we cry and we do all the things, right? Because we're all equal. We are all equal. I don't care if you're a CEO or if you're a janitor, if you're a homeless person, like, we're all loved and we all need to be loved. And so how great is it to be an inspiring person to help others? So yeah, that's my story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay,
So you
Chantal,
two
how
can
about
credit
you?
card that and join us.
I joined for the money. We had our daughter, and we knew we were planning to have a second child, and daycare is expensive. So we literally thought little extra each week would really help make up that difference from one child to two children in daycare. So that was my biggest reason. These days, it's the lifestyle. It's being able to make my choice for when I work. It's being able to make as much money as I want. based on how much I want to work. If I have a sudden bill, I can work to pay it off. And the women, the positivity, it's what we're surrounded by in this life. In this Mary Kay, it's our pink bubble. And so I honestly could not imagine life without it. I work a part-time job outside of Mary Kay, and I'm a nurse. And I will tell you that these days, that is the most stressful thing about my life. And it is nice to hop on to things like this and just have my laughing and my girl time and enjoy myself with these women. It's a lifestyle that it comes along with that little starter kit.
Yes, for sure. Yes.
I'm going to make another comment. I have a director friend that's probably in her 70s. I just chatted with today. I haven't visited with her for a while. She's finishing her, how many years? 28th or 29th year as a director. I'm not sure how long she's been in Mary Kay. And we were talking about being her age, still with an income from her business, as well as her customers, going back and forth between Illinois and Florida, and spending time with grandchildren and her sons, and getting a discount all of these years on products that have kept her beautiful. And what a difference she has made in her sons' lives, and then ultimately in her grandchildren's lives. I just think that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah.
I'll share the reason why I came into Mary Kay. I was 18 when I started. So quite frankly, I just wanted to earn prizes. I mean, there was some money, like, yeah, that's cool and stuff, but I probably stay for the prizes. I just love that every single month that, you, when you're ordering the product and stuff that you love and that your customers are needing, that they show up with pieces of jewelry, for free in my little box of goodies and stuff. And I just really like how they reward us every quarter. They reward us at the end of every year. And there's really not any other business that I know of that rewards people like Mary Kay does. And it's interesting because it's usually products or prizes that she could give us cash bonuses, which they do that as well. But instead of buying these pieces and that kind of stuff, they could just give us more money. But I think that it's more special that they're giving us stuff that we probably wouldn't go out and buy for ourselves.
Right.
Yeah. That's like one of my absolute favorite things. And then the other thing that I love about my Mary Kay business is the products. And they are strategic, ladies, with the way that they bring out new products. They debut new products for us every single quarter, which gives us a reason to talk to our customers, to come back and talk to them 3 or 4 or 5 times a year, because it's every single quarter that they bring out new products, and during the holiday seasons and stuff then as well. So that is just smart marketing that they're doing for you. And on top of that, they're making products that are winning awards, like huge awards. Good housekeeping seal of approvals, like all over the place for our product. And that's huge. And the good housekeeping seal approval, if you don't know what that means, it means they went and they tested our products. And when they got done testing them, they said, yes, this does what the company claims it does. So I just think that our products are phenomenal. So, okay. That's kind of what, anybody have anything else that they want to add into any of that? Then I'm looking for any questions out in.
No, as you mentioned prizes, like you said, they may be things that we don't go buy for ourselves. We think about those women that join as single moms because it's budget cutting time and you don't treat yourselves to things. Actually, as moms, how often do we treat ourselves to things?
Yeah.
Right.
Because everything goes to our kids and
the house. Half the time, this is going to get like probably inappropriate, but half the time I'm like, do I really need a new bra? Yeah, you do need a new bra because your boobs aren't where they're supposed to be anymore. Go buy it. But then we're like, oh, but the kids need shoes because they truly don't fit, so.
Exactly. So it's something for yourself. Something to pamper yourself. Make yourself, I mean, I am actually running out of space to store all the jewelry they sell.
Oh, no. Might have to
I was
give it
just
away
gonna
as
say I
surprises.
never buy jewelry for myself, and probably about 98% of all my jewelry came from Mary Kay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the questions that kind of comes up quite a bit is, oh, I live in a town that has 5 Mary Kay consultants, and I just don't think there's going to be anybody left for me, to put makeup on or whatever, or to sell to or anything like that. Does anybody want to address that situation? Because it's false. Just it's in your head.
How many are in our town, Stacy? So Stacy and I are in the same town, and we both
it's 2,500 people.
Yeah,
or 3,000.
Work our businesses like thoroughly. We are not running out of people to contact. And there are six or seven consultants in our town alone
that run their businesses pretty regularly as well.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is that it is what's the word I'm thinking of? We broaden out to other towns around us. We get referrals from people. A lot of my customers are in surrounding towns. I have customers that are hours away because we are not limited to where we work our business. I have one in Arizona. So we're not limited, especially with virtual. We can pamper and hop on and visit with anyone across the country.
Well, and I think too, another good point to make is that if say Katie and I live in the same town and we're friends and she's like my buddy because I bring her to Mary Kay to do it with me because I want a power partner. I guarantee you, if we go through our phones, we don't have the same contacts. Like we don't all run in the same circle. So
true.
I mean, from church to school to life to committee, like whatever, like there's a bazillion people. And some people that say they're a consultant, they aren't really, they're a consultant, but they don't work their business.
Right. They get it for their discount.
So they just do it for their discount. So, which is fine if that's what they choose to do. But we have people that need us. And if you continue to walk in the big box stores and they continue to have makeup and skincare on their shelves, then there's a need for you.
Yeah. And that's a good point too, because Target doesn't say, oh my goodness, Walmart has makeup. We just can't do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's kind of a silly mentality. So, Anybody else want to address that really quick? Fair? No? Okay. What kind of questions when you started concerns when you started your Mary Kay business that we haven't talked about yet that you would like to cover? Anybody? I would say our training. Our training is phenomenal. And online, do at your own pace type of training then too. So,
and always up to date. We are always learning the new makeup tips, the newest products, new ways to apply things. Mary Kay is on top of it, and we work with some of the top makeup artists. Yeah. So we are learning from the best of the best.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I'll hear people say that I'm not the sales type. And I say yay, because with not being the sales type, this is an educational opportunity. Women don't like to be sold to.
Right.
So by educating them about the product, they get to make their own decision as to whether they're taking it home or not. So
and we're in the business of building relationships, not just to sell people.
Yeah. Teresa has a question for us. Do you have to make quota, and how many people to get within a certain time? Like, who wants to handle that one?
As far as people to get within a certain time, you don't have to team build. You do not have to add people to your team if that's not what you want to do with your business. There are some people that do it to share the product and use the product themselves, and they have no no goals to move themselves up in the company, that they just where they are, and that's okay, because it's our own businesses and we can do that how we choose.
Yep. And as far as quotas, there's no quotas either. So you do you, boo.
Yeah.
Come in and we'll get you figured out then too. So,
I was gonna,
oh, go ahead.
well, I was going to also say that I like the fact that you can be as busy and have as many parties on your books as you want, or because you're going through a certain stage of life where you need to step back, it's still there for you, no matter where you are in your life, and you can just jump right back in, and it doesn't take very long to get back into the swing of things again.
Yeah.
And the beauty of the business is that we have reorders, right? So as you teach women about skincare and the importance of skincare, they're going to wash their face and it goes right down the drain, and they wash their face twice a day, like, right? So as Katie said, we have seasons of our life where things happen. You've got a parent that is sick or whatever, right? And maybe you can't be super active in having parties, but you know what? You've built those relationships and you've got those customers that you've taken care of that are going to take care of you during that time. So it's just a fun business. It really is.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we like to keep this on time for the most part. So if I don't see any more questions and stuff in the chat, let's go ahead and wrap her up.
All right, then. One of the benefits of being a consultant is earning a discount on your product, as we've mentioned. Maybe you've already decided that becoming a part-time or full-time consultant isn't for you, and that's okay. But did you know that you can earn a one-time discount anytime when you are ready to reorder? This cute graphic helps to bring it all together for you. Break it all down. As you can see, you can earn $100 in free product. Free, ladies. Could you get excited about that? What products would you get? Have you been eyeing that new Clinical Solutions retinol set? Or maybe you want to check out a new skincare set or fill a new palette with new eye and cheek colors. We have some new stuff out for the fall.
So good.
Yeah, they are so good. We got to order today.
Yeah.
$100 in free product can help you add to your MK collection at no additional cost to you. There are a few things that you got to do to help you earn that 100. You invite 6 people to attend either a Tuesday night event like tonight, we're on every week, or a Facebook party, YouTube. They will need to share the code with the consultant from what is on that night. There will be, if you have 25 products sold at that party, and just so you know that each individual product counts as one. So a Time-Wise repair set is actually 5 products. Time-Wise 3D set is 4. Microdermabrasion counts as 2, and so forth. And the last thing is have 2 of your friends book their own party just like you had. Simple as that. It's so simple. Earn the $100. The best part is you can choose to earn $200 if you want to double that hostess credit.
Yay.
Excellent. We have one more question, it looks like, before we wrap up here. You see it?
Yep, I did. It says, is it hard to juggle Mary Kay and another career? I think that with our time management that we kind of talked about in the beginning, you have those hours in your day. You just have to plug in where you want what you want your hours to be dedicated and stuff then too. So
there are people, I'm lucky I work Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I have a little more time. I'm able to squeeze that in. But there are people that work Monday through Friday. So they may just take all day Saturday, work their business one day a week and be done. So it's just however it works into your schedule.
For sure.
Yep.
All right. Well, perhaps you've been praying for what Mary Kay has to offer. Looking for maybe a side gig or a plan B or other types of options for you. And you can see that one woman changed things for the better. Thinking like a woman is an asset in Mary Kay, as is taking a seat at the business table. Knowing that hope, freedom, and flexibility may be in your future, we invite you to become a part of our team and see yourself soaring to new heights. Let me show you what that might look like. We shared about the one-time discount by being a hostess anytime that you want to order. Well, I want to share what it is the cost to earn the unlimited discount for yourself. $30. $30. $30 gets you an opportunity to get a one-year website, opportunity to be able to take credit cards for payments, and an opportunity to get into the back room, as we'll call it, of your Mary Kay business and start Mary Kay University, learning about all the different things about the business, as well as some fun things like makeovers and cosmetic brushes and applying color and things like that too. So simple to get started, to dip your toes in. And remember what I said, I didn't know that what Mary Kay was going to do for me. In fact, August is my 29th anniversary year. And so I had no idea what this was going to do for me and my life until I got in the door and started kind of looking around. It's a little hard to tell by doing this type of a thing. So I just want to ask you, come on in. $30. Sometimes you can't even go out to eat or whatever for $30, depending on where you're eating at. So I just want to ask you, would you like to come along and be a part of what we're doing too? So should we take a drawing? Can you pull up something really quick, Stacy? I'll tell you what. Oh, I can't do it. I'm all tied up.
Yes, I have my lucky raffle. Let's see. It was Teresa,
Wendy,
and
Lauren. Lauren, while you're doing that, says, Lauren is asking, what if your career involves traveling the United States? That's a good question too. So that's really kind of cool, because we can teach you how to take samples along with you and how to meet people and build a customer base all over the United States. So we don't have any territories. Good question.
So beneficial. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Started.
$30 from your consultant. Let's see who wins tonight.
Think your name.
Teresa!
Woo!
Yay, Teresa! All right, very good.
Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. The final code word tonight is I can. Remember to share that with your consultant too. We're having another event next week, same day, same time. You know how to find us on Facebook or YouTube. And the next week's focus is going to be Brows That Wow. We haven't done anything like this for a long time. So come along. Brows are really important in framing that face and giving that look for you too. So who do you know that you want to invite to our events? Remember about the one-time, anytime hostess credit by earning up to $100 in free products to partner with your consultant. And so drop the friend emoji to let us know that you would like to be a hostess, and reach out to your consultant, because she cannot wait to reward you, and she will make it simple. I promise. So we'll see you right back here next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Thanks, ladies.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.